I am going to give you some ideas on how to use your talents to stay balanced in this uncertain world. I am not an expert psychologist. However, these tips come from living in the trenches of anxiety and depression and coming my way out into the Lord's glorious light. These will be tips on how to fight the spiritual battle with your own creativity. Hi, my name is Angela, and I create Catholic Christian music and art that lifts the soul to God under the name of Trust in Mercy. In this week's tip, I will outline how I work with God and allow Him to be in the driver's seat of the creative process. I begin with at least 15 minutes to a half an hour of prayer. This is to allow my mind to calm down and to concentrate and listen to the Holy Spirit. I chose to read the Gospel reading from the second week of Lent in the Catholic Church, which is about the Transfiguration. I was led by the Holy Spirit to contemplate the concept of holy obedience, and when God the Father said, "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." Next, I began working through the creative problem with the Holy Spirit. I began with the initial concept of a dove over calm ocean waters. This was imagery that I got when reading through Psalm 51 in the first video of this series. I asked myself, how does this concept relate to what the Holy Spirit wanted me to contemplate during my time in prayer? How does this relate to holy obedience? And what could I be doing in the scene to show obedience to God? I pictured myself throwing my cares in the form of rocks into the ocean of mercy. This shows obedience because we are to cast our cares onto the Lord. This was imagery that I came up with while reading Psalm 51. Next, I wanted to build the scene and relate it to God. How could I depict the Holy Trinity in this scene? Jesus is always with us and encourages each one of us to let go and let God so He can do the heavy lifting. So I imagined Jesus with His hand on my shoulder while I cast my worries into the ocean of mercy. In this scene, the Holy Spirit would rise from the splash of the stones. This would symbolize His Spirit guiding my actions and decisions to overcome worry. Finally, God the Father would be in the sky with outstretched arms, saying, "Listen to Him." This urgent call for us to obey Jesus completes the depiction of the Holy Trinity. In my last question, I asked myself what should be in the background scene. I chose a sunrise over misty waters. The mist represents the glory of God, the Shekinah glory, and there will be glorious clouds in the sky. I have a down-tempo contemporary adoration song called Sacrament of Love. This adoration song, written in English and Spanish, invites listeners to spend time with Jesus in the lonely tabernacles of the world. It conveys a message that all of us, moved by compassion and a desire to please God, can give Him solace. The instrumental of this song has been playing in the background during this video to set the mood. Once again, this is Angela from Trust in Mercy. Be sure to subscribe to this channel to stay tuned on the latest of using your talents to keep you balanced in this uncertain world, and for more music videos. Thank you and God bless.